welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I am so excited to be sharing with you part 2 of my Christmas home series. In today's video, I will be sharing my kitchen and my dining room. If you missed part 1, it was my living room, and I will link that below. If you are new here, I am Caitlin, and I love to share all things decorating, and I would love it if you would subscribe. I'm really trying to grow my channel. I am a newer YouTuber. Also, if you don't already follow me over on Instagram, mrskaitlynhunter, I do post more of my stories there daily, and I love to get to know some of you guys over there, as well as chat with you and inspire one another. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And I just want to say, guys, happy Thanksgiving. I'm posting this video the day before Thanksgiving, and I just want to let you guys know how grateful I am for your continued support. Thank you. Enjoy this video. I have tons more coming. Bye. In part 1, I shared our living room, and I will link it below if you have not seen that one. But I wanted to point out, I forgot to point out these reindeer that are in our niches up top in that video, and they're just from at home, and this year I gave them a makeover. We've had them for a few years now, and I ended up spray painting them black, and I put white LED lights in them, and then the antlers have crystals on them. I'll pop a close-up here. But I do want to mention again, like, these LED lights come off blue on camera, but I swear they're white in person. So yeah, if you missed that video, check it out for sure, and I have a lot more coming also. So I'm going to be sharing my dining space today and our kitchen, and I will start in the kitchen. So here on the island, I always like to have an area for our treats throughout the season, and I already did make some sugar cookies, but they have been eaten up, so I just put this little candle in there and this gingerbread ornament in there for now. And then this cookie jar, I've had him for a while. I spray painted him white last year. He used to be very colorful, but it didn't quite fit the vibe of my home. And so then this mercury glass, oh, and funny thing, there's Halloween candy inside of him right now. But this mercury glass candle is from Target, and I didn't want to light it for the video because I like the way it looks just as it is. And then we have our Santa soap there and whatnot. So that's what's on the island. And then this is the first year I've done something like this with our pendants. I had these flocked picks from Hobby Lobby, and I decided to zip tie them on there, and they look like little Christmas trees popping out of these pendant lights. And then I just put a simple red ribbon bow there too to add to the pops of red that we're going for this year. So now I'll take you over to the fridge, where if you saw my Halloween series, you saw that I have a chalkboard on the side of my fridge, and this isn't perfect, but it's not meant to be. It's supposed to be fun. But for Halloween, I had Eat If You Dare and a skull and crossbones, and it was a pretty fun moment. So I figured for Christmas this year, I would do the Buddy the Elf food groups, and I don't know, I think this is super cute. I love that movie. Santa, I know him. So, and I love Will Ferrell, he's funny. So that's what I put there. And then on top of the fridge, it's pretty simple. I just put my cone glitter Christmas trees up here, and we have a Frosty the Snowman, and then this snowflake, and I put this Believe sign on there. I didn't have anything else to do with it, so I just ended up hot gluing it on there. And I love that. We have a big Believe sign that goes in our front yard. That's pretty cool. And then over here on top of the stove, for Halloween, I had a decal up there, if you saw that, but I thought I'd just do a wreath for Christmas. And this is from Amazon. I can link it. It's a simple, I think it's like a 14-inch wreath with some red ornaments on it. It's a great pop of red to put over here on this side of the kitchen. And then I have these are two flocked picks from Michael's this year, and I just kind of layered them together and made it more like a garland for right there. So then I have these snowflake decals on our backsplash here, and like I said, for Halloween I had decals on here, and it held up well, and that was a popular TikTok for me. So then here also on the stove, well, I'm not cooking, of course, I have these two little houses on a marble tray with a cinnamon candle. And then over here in the corner, it's pretty simple right now, and I know it's going to change, but it's just kind of like a little candy bar area. And I've got candy jars and some reindeer and this little gnome popping out of a mug and a red Christmas tree. But it's pretty simple there. here in the dining room, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for any light flares. I need to get a dimmer on this switch and it's just gonna screw it up, but right now you're gonna see a couple little dots that are flaring and I'm sorry. So here on the dining room, on the table, we've got it's very simple. I've had these bark candles from Hobby Lobby for a few years now. This is my first year actually lighting them, but it was time. They're beautiful. They're very sparkly. Let's see if I can get any sparkle in the camera. I guess not. There you go. There's a little bit. But I just kept this simple for now. This is going to change after Thanksgiving to do something fun for the kids. But for now, I just put our deer in here. And they're on these placemats I got on Amazon. And I just made them a table runner for now. And then the big theme going on in the dining room is this frosted lamb's ear. Oh, that candle went out. Oh well. Is this frosted lamb's ear. And I got like 14 of these wreaths last year from Hobby Lobby. And I wasn't sure I was going to do them this year. Last year I did them on my stairs. And then I was trying to figure out, we have this bare bones chandelier here. It's just black and they're iron. And so I figured out that I could cut the wreath in half and then drape it like this. And I think it turned out beautifully. And I just did that and I zip tied it on there. And then I have these owls. We usually put these on our Christmas tree. But this year I didn't like how they looked on our new tree. So I found a place for them here. And I think they're fun chilling out over here. It's like a wintry foresty vibe going on over here for now. So then I'll show you what we've got going on up here, and I'll have to show you this when the lights are off because it's a lot cooler. But I've got a bunch of snowflakes and icicles hanging from the ceiling, and I had command strips up here already from Halloween because I hung witches' hats. So I was like, oh, let me try to do something like this, and it's really pretty. I'm going to show you guys without the lights on, but it's a fun moment, and it's utilizing those command strips again, so I didn't have to do double the work. And then there's these icicles again. I showed you them on my Christmas tree. I'm obsessed with them from at home this year. I've got a ton of them. And so then I'll take you around here so I can get behind the table. It's easier to show. Oh yeah, in my Halloween home series, I didn't have these drapes. I got these right after Halloween, and I did a Thanksgiving tablescape video with these. So I ended up swagging them with just some of that red ribbon again, just very simple. And this wreath here, I took it's like 2.5 of those mini lamb's ear wreaths, and I made this wreath with a 24-inch wreath form. And the reindeer head itself is from At Home a few years back, and I did embellish it last year. I added these red, I guess they're like poinsettia leaves, I'm not sure. But I added that to it to give it more red. And then this brooch I added is actually a piece of costume jewelry from my grandmother, who is no longer with us. So I like having that here as a reminder of her. And I also have another one on this window, but it's got a snowflake brooch, and I already had that. It's just another brooch I had, but I like my grandma's being right there and being able to see it. And then these 3 trees here, I got them like 90% off after Christmas a few years back, and they're supposed to be like really branchy and like sparse, but I ended up down sweeping them, and I like them like this. And again, these lights are white, but they come off blue on camera. And then I also have this little moment down here with the polar bears, and they are I showed you guys these in my haul. Like, this one's got a snowball in its hand. The other one's like, no, don't throw it at me. And it reminds me of my 2 boys. And then this other one just reminds me of our daughter. She's crawling, and so that one's on all 4s, so it works. And then down here, I didn't do too much. I just have my Pottery Barn candle and an extra table runner. I don't want to put too much there because my daughter will pull it down on that lower shelf. So that is the dining room. If you have any questions or if I missed anything, just let me know. I didn't want to focus too much on this chandelier because it drives me nuts, the light flares. So that's the dining room. And then there's one other moment up here, and it is another nativity. I showed you I had nativity in the living room, but this is another one that I've had for a while too. And I just put a bunch of my random Christmas trees around it. And this one actually, you press the button and it can sing, I think, Oh Holy Night. So I really like that, and just a good little moment on top of our little China hutch here. So that is the dining room. What do you guys think of this theme?